Or late tonight. We were out doing stuff.
Yeah, we were out tonight. But tonight is the 22nd day of the counting of the Omer.
Got that right, sister.
We're counting every day from liberation to the climax of our story, Sinai.
Bless you.
What does it mean to get to Sinai, Each day, each week has a different energy.
We're between the conditions of freedom from and freedom for.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We've outgrown where we were. We haven't arrived where we're headed.
Right.
But here we start a new week. We start Netzach.
Mm.
The first energy in the week of Netzach. Netzach is some sort of triumphance, some sort of confidence. You can have confidence in Netzach.
Yeah.
Corresponds to Chesed, right above it in the Sephardic tree. The first of the second triad. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu aserat ha'omer. היום 22 יום שהם 3 שבועות, יום אחד לעומר. Today is 22 days.
22.
Which is 3 weeks and 1 day.
22 is an important number.
Of the Omer.
22 letters of the alphabet, building blocks of the universe.
Amen.
Right?
Yep.
22 is always an important number.
I see.
You know, this as we get closer and closer to Sinai. Yeah.
That's a dog you're listening to in the background.
Making a lot of noise. Chewing on something. She shouldn't be chewing on.
Well, I hope it's not.
Don't chew.
This piece is called We Heal with Mercy. We will grieve losses a long time, work the trauma history embedded in our stories. If we understand, we have to tell others what it's like to be us. And when other people understand us, we will understand other people better. How history exhales with every breath we inhale. We will be precise with mystery language. Treat each other with kindness. Above all, kindness and gentleness and understanding and respect, and without judgment. Without judgment, most of all. Pick ourselves up and ease off the pain. It's a narrow bridge. We do not add to the hurt. Be easy on ourselves for not knowing, for not having known, for having done this or not done that. What we carry from the past, heavy, sacred, hard-hearted. We have to treat ourselves with kindness and with mercy because it's right. And we need to heal. And we heal with mercy.
I don't know. You know, I I think sometimes I feel that way, that we deserve that kind of self-care. But sometimes I just don't feel that way. Sometimes I feel like we need to be harder on ourselves. We need higher expectations. We need to demand more, to not, I don't know.
These pieces may contain hope.
They all contain hope.
They may contain hope. I like that part of it. Don't always feel that way.
Hope?
Yeah. They may contain hope. Be real.
So I heard a professor at WashU give a wonderful talk this morning. He wrote a book about kind of randomness, the notion of he's teaches it in the School of Social Work at the Brown School, and the notion of randomness, and you might think that the notion of randomness takes away your hope because nothing is meant to be, nothing is beshert necessarily, or a lot of things aren't. They're just random, meeting someone, making a choice, getting a call at a certain time, there was so many things, privilege born into a certain time or place. But the reason that it gives you hope is because nothing is fixed. And if nothing is fixed, then something new can happen. Something unexpected can happen. I think that's a very Jewish notion, um, this notion that, something random could happen that could change things for the better, for good. And so I think some people might think that was a kind of a depressing thought.
Well, I always work for surprise in my work. I always look for surprise.
Right.
And it's one of the barometers I use to kind of evaluate my own work. Is, are you surprised by it?
I mean, does it bring
My
something
creative work, yeah.
Mhm.
I like to be surprised. And generally when I'm working it right, I am surprised.
Something comes through you that you didn't know was going to come?
Yep, I'm surprised.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
That's, I think, the main litmus test for me, surprise. And
The
that's
delight. It delights you.
it for me, surprise.
Yeah. I
It's
like
important for me.
that. Yeah.
Well,
But
we came on late tonight.
the only thing I would say is that it's surprise, but what I know about you is that it comes out of a lot of preparation, a lot of learning, a lot of study. So the element of surprise comes, but it's from great preparation.
Well, yeah,
Maybe that's
yeah.
right.
I mean, yeah, you got to learn your scales before you let them loose before you play jazz.
Mm.
We did an event this week. We did a ceremony, a reading, I guess you'd call it. I don't know what to call it. Ceremony. It was really good. And the next one we're going to do is at the Dome in Edwardsville. So we'll be talking about that because that'll be coming up in a few weeks.
And then we have a program on mental illness too.
And we have that coming up too. Yeah. All right. Thanks for joining us. Anything else?
22nd night. We're starting the 22nd day of the counting of the Omer. So we're making our way through the wilderness, learning the lessons that we need to learn so that we can be delighted when we see the sounds.
We're trying to make the repairs.
Make the repairs.
Thanks for joining us. Talk to you soon. We'll be here.